Hey Aquarius says, what's up? What's going on, guys? I'm back. Hopefully you guys have been doing good. You know, let's see what you guys are gonna be getting into. From now, July the 15th until like pretty much whenever it resonates. Because for everybody it's gonna resonate at a different time. So if it doesn't resonate for this week, it go for next week. But like the energy always ends up playing out. It just plays out for different people at different time. You know what I'm saying? So damn, man, that's a bunch of cards that fell out. Shit. So wow, it looks like you guys right now, man, you guys are like really letting people have it. You guys are really talking. You guys are really communicating. You guys are like, like expressing yourselves. And some people are looks like they're viewing you guys like you guys are like pretty aggressive or like, upset. You know what I'm saying? Like mad. Like some of you guys are like just talking a lot of shit. It looks like, or at least it's looking. If you guys don't perceive yourselves like that, people are perceiving you guys like that. Maybe the cross watchers perceiving you guys that way. And it looks like it's making people look at you guys like, it's like you guys are unstable. Like you guys are like low confident. Like so people think that you guys are reacting the way you're reacting because you feel insecure and unstable about something. And it's just because of the way you guys are communicating. A lot of people are like perceiving you guys to not want to like communicate. Other people are perceiving you guys like you guys are talking too much shit. Like it's different for everybody, right? Every Aquarius is different. So some of you guys are just not talking enough, and you guys need to because it's looking like you guys are not confident because you guys are not communicating. Others of you are looking like you guys are talking too much shit, and like it all depends where you guys are standing, or maybe the crosswatcher. You guys Aquarius are perceiving the crosswatcher to be like that. Like I said, everybody's story is different, like and you guys might resonate with it differently, There's a bunch of people on here. But and some of you guys might be dealing with a Scorpio, or it could be that there's a transformation going on in your surroundings. You get it? Like so in there you guys might also need to transform with the surroundings, which means usually when there's a transformation for any sign or for anybody, as uncomfortable as it is, wherever the transformation is happening in your life, people have to be able to go the opposite way, get out of the comfort zones. So if you're the type of Aquarius that doesn't really speak, doesn't really express yourself, doesn't really give people like your piece of your mind, you guys are gotta start doing that now. And look, don't worry, like it's gonna be good. Like people are actually wanting your opinion. They're actually wanting you guys to express yourself. They're actually wanting you guys to do it. So it's not like what you guys are doing or what you guys are saying. It's the way you guys are doing it. Try not to get a little bit too emotional. Try not to be a little bit too brash, or try not to like do the Aquarius thing where it's like you guys get stubborn and fixated on what you guys are thinking and communicating, and you guys don't want to like switch up on that. Try not to do that so much. Be a little bit more calmer. Be direct, but don't be aggressive. Which I guess not that I guess like it's just like it's really difficult for some people to see that. You know what I'm saying? It's really difficult for like people to see themselves in that type of way. And I'm sure you guys can understand that. But it's all about like trying to keep things a little bit light, trying to like, give your opinion, but not get fixated on it. Be open to other people's opinions, like just keep it really light, And like it looks like that's what people are really wanting from you. They're wanting your opinion, but they want it in a kind of like a light type of way, Which is you could be asking yourself like, man, why the hell should I do that shit? Fuck that, And you guys are right. Like, why the fuck should you guys do that? Well, honestly, it depends on who you're dealing with. But if there's like any type of emotional connection here, right? If there's like family here or money or whatever you guys are invested into, whatever you guys are like valuing, that's a reason. It's values, you get it? It's priorities, it's emotions, it's those people, places, and things that you're connected to that hurt you whenever you can't compromise with. So that's why you're doing it. You get it? You're doing it for yourself. You're not doing it for other people and shit. Just make sure that communicate it. Like again, we're all going through this shift right now, right? And we're all supposed to be going through the opposite in wherever area you have Aquarius in your chart. It's all different for everybody. But in general, whatever you guys have been fixating on, and however you guys have been acting, there's a shift going on. You guys have to start acting differently, and kind of like build security and comfort, and just let that shit slide, let it fly. Get it? Like you kind of gotta adapt to it. Just get situated in that. Don't procrastinate so much on it, and just kind of like open up your mind, And Aquarius is, I mean, you guys could do that. You guys have the ability to. You guys are a forward moving sign. You get it? So if that means evolving, if that means opening up your mind and not having to like be the way that you guys were, you guys are all up about it. It just has to make sense to you guys. Now, how do you guys know that you guys need to do this? By the surroundings and by the way that they're communicating with you guys. So if people are like getting upset, people are talking a lot of shit to you, or people are just like asking you questions, you know, or like saying that you're in your emotions and you're not being logical, like it's the blowback. The blowback's gonna let you know where you're at. You get what I'm saying? So the blowback, if like the blowback is kind of like people talking shit to you, or people talking about you, or saying this and that, or you know, fucking trying to play tic tac for you, then that really means that however you guys have been doing things, the way the pattern that you guys have been, the way you've been communicating, what you've been thinking, the way you've been expressing yourselves, like it's maybe time to change that shit. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's time to like change it, and instead of like not accepting what people are telling you about yourselves, accept that and change it. You know, watch yourself, take a step back, watch the way you guys are communicating. You know, like, and whoever like is trying to manifest this money, because I know a lot of you guys are trying to manifest this money. It looks like you guys are starting to look like you guys are becoming defensive, and it could be because you guys are a little bit tired. You guys are a little bit tired. You guys are worn out. You know, maybe some of you guys have been working a little bit too much. You know, and you feel like you're not even getting paid enough for it. So it's like you guys are overworking yourselves for what? For what? Just to piss yourselves off? And then you're gonna take that out on everybody else, and or like you might just shut down and want to talk to people. Like, watch out, man. Sometimes like trying to make the money is not even worth how it's gonna influence you and your actions. You get what I'm saying? And like, again, you're always gonna know that by the blowback. The blowback is gonna let you know if people are like really open, wanting to work with you, wanting to build with you, trying to have creative projects with you. You know, maybe for someone of you guys like they want to get pregnant by you. Hey, that's good blowback. You know, but if people are like scared, they don't know where the hell you're coming from, they keep asking questions, but you can't explain yourselves. You know what I mean? Like then that might have a limited negative blowback, and people might want to be like wanting to know, like pushing you, asking you, egging you, like trying to ask you what you going, you know, what you want, where you going, what you need to do, you know, and like it all depends on how you guys handle that shit. You guys have to like really like take a step back and really realize how your expressions or the way you guys are being stubborn or not is gonna affect everybody else, and that it's hard for Aquarius to think because you guys are all about independence, right, and aligning yourself with people, like-minded individuals, which is all cool. But see, here's the fucked up thing about that. When it comes to family, right? When it comes to relationships, right? And family, you know, and sometimes even like money, you know, there's a certain way of things doing so things can run smoothly. And sometimes it's not the way that you guys are thinking. And that's like the messed up thing about this whole situation, it looks like, because you guys are stuck and you guys are like, it's looking like you guys are being stubborn towards the way you guys are thinking and communicating, whether you guys are doing that or whether you guys are not, because even when you don't communicate, you're still communicating something to the people around you. You get what I'm saying? So like, just know, you know, the blowback, remember that. If there's something you remember from this reading, like remember this. The blowback is always gonna let you guys know like where you guys are standing and the way you guys are coming across. So if the blowback is cool, it's harmonious, you know, and you're getting a lot of love, then hey, that's the way you guys are doing it. But if you guys are not like receiving any offers, people are cutting you off, or you feel like cutting people off all the damn time, and like, you know, it seems like people are scared of you, or they don't know where the hell you're coming from, or you don't know where they're coming from, you know, you guys might want to like think, hey, they're just trying to reject me, or you guys might want to externalize that and maybe put the blame on someone else or something. But again, think within yourselves, because everything that's manifesting is always coming from inside out. So it's something you guys are doing or the way you guys are influencing a situation or a person that most likely is the reason why all this rejection, you know, and like all these people that like promise things or like all this inconsistency, right? That's why it's happening. Most of the time, it's like the way you guys are expressing yourself or the way you guys are coming across. You know, that's really where it stands, you know, and like you guys being a fixed sign, you know, you guys might not want to realize that. But again, try to remember this, the blowback. Blowback. If people are leaving you, if people are up in their head about you, if people like become real needy, or like they keep asking you questions, you know, they're coming across to you like they're emotional, 9 times out of 10 is due to your lack of communication or the way that you guys are communicating or the way you guys are being stubborn, that it influences somebody else to get all up in their feelings. Now, you guys don't have to give a damn about that. But again, it all depends on who you're dealing with. You know, if it's someone you're attracted to, if it's somebody that, you know, helps you with your confidence, or someone that you perceive like, for the most part, they're real logical or talk to you guys or they're real good. Like, think. If it's a person you guys are dealing with that are really logical, right? Then you guys really need to like recheck yourselves, because it's like, why would this person not be logical? It doesn't make any sense for them to do it all on their own, does it? Maybe it's you guys that are influencing that. You know, and a person can be strong enough to like withhold that, but eventually they'll get to a point where they're gonna be like, nah, fuck that shit. Like, you know, you guys are like hurting me too much. So now I gotta like, you know, cut back too. You know, or I might want to just fight you. You know, either way, like the blowback is negative. You get what I'm saying? So just remember, the blowback is always gonna let you guys know if you guys are being too stubborn, where you guys are standing with everybody, you know, and if you guys want different results, you gotta start taking different actions, right? Can't keep doing the same actions and expect a different result, right? So just make sure that that comes along with thinking and communicating too. If your thoughts, your feelings, you know, or the way you're expressing yourself is having negative blowback on you, come on, man. What do you think? Why do you think that is? Maybe it's you guys, right? Maybe it's not. This is a general reading, you know. So for some people it's you guys, for some people it's not. You know, it all depends on who it is here. But just remember the blowback. That's just really gonna let you guys know where you guys stand. You know. But yeah, guys. You know, you got any questions? Put them in the comments or anything. You know. And until next time, guys. Take care. Peace out.